Hello, good evening, everybody joining us here in the Hindi class. This is an intermediate Hindi class, and we are learning how to read two letter Hindi words today and some introductory sentences on Hindi. This is January 2nd, 2025. So, Happy New Year to all of you. So, we have been, for the first thing which we will do is we will do a drill of the Hindi alphabet. So we will go with Dhruv. So let me share my screen. Dhruv and Kavinav, can you all hear me clearly? Okay. Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay, and let's go to the Hindi alphabet. Okay, and let's go here and let's have one more thing, more adjustment if we can. Okay, we'll go with this. Okay, so Dhruv will say it. Dhruv, repeat after me. Hindi, Varnamala. Okay, let's go in slideshow mode. Hold on. Okay. So Dhruv say A, E, U, E, O, Aha. So now you want mute Dhruv. Kavina, you come on. Kavina will repeat. Kavina. A, E, U, E, O, Aha. Next slide, let's have Dhruv do it. Dhruv, can you turn your camera on if you're okay? K. No, let Dhruv do it. Let Dhruv do it. G. Ng. Ch. Z. Jhanya. Okay, let's have Kavinav do the slide again. So Kavinav, K, G, Ng, Ch, Z, Jhanya. Okay, next slide, let Dhruv do it. Dhruv, T, D, Dhana, Th, Dh, N. Okay, so let's have Kavina do the slide again. Kavina. T, D, Dhana, Th, Dh, N. Okay, next slide, let Dhruv do it. Dhruv, come up mute. P, F, ब भ म य र ल व. Okay, Kavinav, let's do it again. Kavinav, come off mute. P, 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 F, B, B, M, Y, R, L, V. Okay, last slide. Dhruv, you do it with me. Come off mute, Dhruv. Sh, Sh, S, H, Re, Kshatra, Gyashra, Om. Okay, Kavinav, you do it again with me. Kavinav. Sh, Sh, S, H, Re, Kshatra, Gyashra, and Om. So with that, we finish the drill of the alphabet. We'll go to the next chapter, which we were doing was introduction. So let me pull up the slides for that chapter. And I want Dhruv to do these first few slides with me. Let's go in the slideshow mode. So Dhruv, say ha. And ha means what? Yes. Nahi. Nahi means no. Okay, next. Sawal. So Dhruv, what does sawal mean? Do you remember? Question. Question. Okay. So next, say jawab. Means an answer. Okay. Okay, next few slides, I want Kavinav to do it with me. Dhruv, you go on mute, but keep on saying the sentences after me. So, Kavinav, मुझे सवाल पूछना है. Which means what, Kavinav? Okay. Next one, मुझे जवाब देना है. What does this mean, Kavinav? I have an answer for your question. Okay. Okay. Next, आपका नाम क्या है? What does this mean, Kavinav? Okay. And how do you answer this question? मेरा नाम कविनाव है. Dhruv, how do you answer the question? आपका नाम क्या है? मेरा नाम ध्रुव है. Now, Dhruv, read this for me. इनका नाम क्या है? So what does this mean? What is his or her name? Okay, what is his or her name? So the word for name is naam. What is the word for his or her in this sentence, Dhruv? Inka. Okay, and all the question words like what, you know, in English they start with a W. What, where, when, why, they start with a W. In Hindi, all the question words start with an K. कि कौन, क्या, कैसे, कहाँ, and so on. So they start with K. Okay. Okay. इनका नाम क्या है? So what do we do when we want to answer a question? We take the question word out and we put the answer. Yeah. Replace the question word with the answer. So we asking what is his or her name. How would you answer that in Hindi, Dhruv? इनका नाम मिकी माउस है. Very good. इनका नाम मिकी माउस है. Okay. Read. So sawal, we already did this. We'll jump through this. Okay. Dhruv, read this for me. इसका पूरा नाम क्या है? And what does this mean? So what is the Hindi word for full? पूरा. So इसका पूरा नाम क्या है? The answer would be, read it. इसका पूरा नाम मिकी माउस है. Okay, Kavinav, next question is for you. Next सवाल is for you. Kavinav, read the सवाल. What does that mean? Tumhara means your. So what is your full name, Kavinav? How would you answer that? Okay, very good. Dhruv, answer that. Very good. Okay. Okay, Kavinav, read this for me. Who is this? How do you answer that question? ये डोरा है. So ये डोरा है. Okay, next one. Kavina, read it. So let's read to new words. Ye is this, con is who, and hai is. Now, what did we say last time? That in English we say who, yeah, who is this in English. But in Hindi, what do we do? The order of the words is this, who is. Yeah, the order changes. We say this, who is. Okay, I think we did this also last time. Okay, Dhruv, read this for me. वो कौन है? And वो कौन है is, what is the meaning? No, who is that? Can you see my screen, Dhruv? Okay, so who is that? So what is, yeah, so what is the Hindi word for that in this sentence? Wo. So ye is this and wo is that. So the answer would be, read it for me. वो अर्थर है. Very good. Okay. So let's read through the new words. Wo means that, con means who, and hai means is. Okay. So let's continue reading, Dhruv. Dora कौन है? Dhruv, read it for me. So who is Dora, a girl or a boy? डोरा एक लड़की है. And you don't have to say एक, you simply say डोरा लड़की है. So Dora is a girl. Okay. Kavina, come off mute and turn on your camera. And Kavina, don't keep on turning your camera off every few minutes. Okay. Going on mute is important because I can only talk to one person at a time. Otherwise, it gets into chaos. But today, just two of you are, though, even that is okay. So, Kavina, read this sentence for me. Okay, Arthar Kona means what? Okay, how would you answer that? Okay, Arthar ladka hai. So, Kavina, I am going to ask you a question. You are going to answer. ध्रुव कौन है? लड़का है कि लड़की है? ध्रुव लड़का है. So Dhruv, I am going to ask you a question. मम्मी कौन है? लड़का है कि लड़की है, ध्रुव? मम्मी लड़की है. Very good. So we have two more words. लड़का is a boy and लड़की is a girl. Okay, and then we also did name is naam and kya is what. So let's go to the next part of this chapter, which till now we were reviewing what we did 2 weeks back. So let's go with Kavinav now. Kavinav, say the word ma. Ma is mother. So let's say आपकी माँ का नाम क्या है? What does this mean? What is your mother's? No, not full. Only mother's name. What is your mother's name? Okay. So how would you answer that question? Kavinav, read it for me. Okay, now you can't say mera because you're talking about your mother. So you have to say meri. Meri. मेरी माँ का नाम कलई प्रिया है. ध्रुव, you read it for me. मेरी माँ का नाम दीना है. Okay, Dhruv, next question for you. No, we already did this, so I'm not going to go through this. Okay, Dhruv, read this for me. Pitaji means father. So let's say, read it for me, Dhruv. तुम्हारे पिताजी का नाम क्या है? And what does that mean, Dhruv? What is your father's name? And how do you answer that question, Dhruv? Very good. Now we don't say mera pitaji, we say mere pitaji this time. Okay, so remember there are two many different things. Mera is when you're talking about yourself. Meri when you're talking about your mother, and mere is when you're talking about for your father. So there are three different variations. Okay, so let's say that again through. Mera is for yourself when you're talking about your own name. Okay, Meri when you're talking about your mother. Okay. So mera is basically for boys or masculine. Meri is for girls or feminine. And why are we saying mere for your father? Because it's more respectful. Okay. So for your father, you have to use a more respectful format, which is mere. Okay. That you'll say mera. Yeah, but you don't respect a book. So for book you'll say mera also. Yes, you are right. Okay. Or if you're talking about anybody who's older than you and you want to respect them. Mere is also plural. So if you're talking about more than one people, okay, then you'll say mere. So mere is both respectful and plural. So if you're talking about, for example, mere simply means my. Okay, it could be my book, my father, my mother, whatever. But it keeps on changing, depends upon what are you talking about, whether you're talking about a person or whether you're talking about things. So if you're talking about yourself, you will say mera. Okay, now here what are we possessing? We are only talking about names. So we're talking about names, possessing our names. So we possess a name, you possess a name called Dhruv. Kavina possesses a name called Kavina. I possess a name called Anand, right? So that is mera. Okay, if it is a book, we'll say mera book. Okay. Okay. If it's a mother, yes, you still possess your mother, but since your mother is a lady, is feminine, so we'll say meri ma rather than mera ma. Got it? Now, your father, you can say mera pitaji, but it is less respectful because you're using the word ji. If you only say mera pita, don't use ji, then you can say mera pita. Okay, but when you're adding ji, you already started a respectful format. Then you have to say mere pitaji. Got it? But mere also indicates plural. So if you're, for example, talking about multiple books, so you'll say mere books. You can say mere books. Okay? Understood? Questions? Kavina, questions about this? Okay. Mere pitaji ka naam. Dhruv, answer that question. Okay. Kavina, answer that question. No, you said mera. I want you to say mere. Mere pitaji. Very good. Okay. So what new word did we learn? No, we did not learn this word, but let's learn it. Bhai. Bhai means brother. And then behen. So Kavina, repeat with me. Bhai, behen, kitne, and kitne means how many, or how much, or how many. So let's read this Kavina. आपके कितने भाई हैं? So how many brothers do you have? Kavina, do you have brothers? So how many brothers do you have? No. I'm asking you, Kavina, how many brothers do you have? One. So you'll say, read it for me. मेरा एक भाई है. I have a brother. Okay. So I have a brother. Dhruv, do you have siblings? One brother. Okay. So what would you say? Okay. Now ek is one. So if you had two brothers, how would you say that, Dhruv? So Hindi word for two is. Now you won't say mera because now you're talking about two brothers. So it has to be plural. So it will become mere do bhai hain. No, this will become, repeat with me. Mere do bhai hain. Okay, and this hai will have a little nasal sound, making it hain. So repeat with me again. मेरे दो भाई हैं. Okay, let's read the next sentence. Dhruv, repeat after me. आपकी कितनी बहनें बहनें हैं? Okay, so how many sisters do you have? So Dhruv, you have any sisters? So in case if you had two sisters, what would you say? Say मेरी दो बहनें हैं. So I have two sisters. Now, if you did not have any brothers, Kavina, read this with me. You would say, मेरा कोई भाई. Yeah, I know. Kavina wants to say that whenever he fights with his brother. I'm just joking with Kavina. Oh, what happened to my screen? Hold on. So Kavina say, मेरा कोई भाई नहीं है. Okay, so Dhruv, if you don't have sisters, how would you say that? Now, Mera will have to become Meri because you're talking about sisters who are girls. Okay, so you will say Meri koi. Repeat with me. बहन नहीं है. Let's go to the next word. Dhruv, परिवार. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so masculine is mera and mere. Masculine singular is mera, masculine plural is mere. Feminine, both singular and plural is meri. So you can't distinguish. Okay? That's the reason I used meri when I said meri do behne hain. It was plural, but we didn't have to change it. So the next word is repeat with me, Dhruv, parivar. And parivar is family. Okay, so we already did this. I don't have sisters. मेरी कोई बहन नहीं है. So let's go to परिवार. So Dhruv, read with me. आपके परिवार में कितने लोग हैं? So how many people do you have in your family? Okay, how many people do you have in your family, Dhruv? Yes. 4. So, assuming it's 4, you would say हमारे परिवार में 4 लोग हैं. So the word for people is log. So there are 4 people in my family. Kavina, how would you say that? How many people in your family? Can you read the sentence for me, Kavina? But read the sentence for me. चार लोग हैं. Yeah, 4 लोग हैं. So we have 4 people in the family. Now in this sentence, the picture shows 3, so we said 3. But otherwise you say 4. Now we got new word here, hamare. Hamare means our family. Rather than, now you could also say mere parivar mein, my family. Okay, so instead of hamare, you could have very well said mere family. Okay, so what new words did we learn here? Now let's learn a new word, rehna. Rehna is to live. Okay, so let's have Kavina do the next sentence. Kavina, read with me. Mickey kahan रहता है? So where does Mickey live, Kavina? Okay, so let's read that. Say Mickey डिज्नीलैंड में रहता है. Very good. So let's have the question for Dhruv. Dhruv, read it for me. आप कहां रहते हो? or you can say ho or you could say hain. So what is written on the screen is, let's repeat it again. आप कहाँ रहते हैं? So what does it mean? Where do you live? So the answer would be, read it for me. मैं. So where do you live? Which city do you live in, Dhruv? So say मैं मिकिनी में रहता हूं. Okay, Kavi, now how do you answer that question? Now you have to say रहता हूं because you are a boy. Okay, so say मैं फ्रिस्को में रहता हूं. So Dhruv, repeat with me whatever I say. Kavi now ड्रीम्स में ड्रीम्स में रहता है. So listen to it again. Kavi now ड्रीम्स में रहता है. What does that mean? Dhruv, tell me. Don't laugh. Kavi now ड्रीम्स में रहता है. Did you understand that, Dhruv? So tell me, what does it mean? Kavi now, you live in your dreams? No, you should live in your dreams. You should dream big. See, I live in my dreams. Okay. Okay. So let's ask the next question. Dhruv, read with me. आप क्या करते हैं? So करना is to do. So what do you do? Okay. करना कर और करते is to do. So what do you do? So Dhruv, read for me. मैं छात्र हूं. मैं छात्र हूं. And छात्र means a student. So this is the conversation chapter we have. Now, what we had done is, I think this is this entire slide set was chapter 4, 5, 6 and 7 in your yellow conversation book. So last week I had told you all as homework to read chapter 4 and 5, do a recording and send me the recording. Okay. This week you all will do chapter 6 and 7, which is second part of the slide set. When I tell you to read, means you'll read the Hindi word and the English word, both of them from your book. Do a recording on your phone and send me the recording. Okay? Understood? Okay? So that will be your first homework. Okay? So every week we generally tend to do one or two conversation chapters. And since we practice reading these in class, you should have no trouble reading it on your own. But if you do need help, you all can ask your parents to help you. But otherwise, you should be able to read it on your own, okay? As you all did today. And I think both of you are getting very good pronunciation. Okay. So with that, now we go to reading the 2-letter words. So let me open that book while you all bring the yellow book where we are going to read 2-letter words. Give me a minute. Okay. So we are going to do chapter 3. Make sure you all, both of you all open this page in your books. Have you all got the books? Okay. So let's have Kavina read the first word for me. Tat. Did we do this in last class? Did I do this with you all in the last class? Did I give you all the meanings? Did I? Okay, then probably we'll have to do chapter 4. I probably forgot. So let's do chapter 4 instead. So give me a minute again. Let me set it up. Okay, so let's go and try to read chapter 4. Now, hold on. Chapter 4 is A matra. So, what does A matra mean? Now, instead of saying a sound, we are going to say the A sound. Okay, so what do we mean by that? Let's go quickly. So, Dhruv, keep your eyes on the screen, Kavinav. So we had done two matras, a matra and a matra. So there are two sounds, a and a. So when it comes to a, what we are doing is instead of writing a in between the two letters, now we are going to write a, which means we are going to write an a with a bar. Okay. So let's try to read these words now. And I will have Dhruv read the first word for me. Dhruv, read the first letter for me. What is the first letter? Using a cheat sheet. Okay, fine. Just hold on, hold on. Dhruv, hold on. Hold on, Kavinav. So Dhruv is going to give me the pronunciation. Her. Now we have her and a. So we'll have her and then a matra after that. And then what is the next letters in the word? What's the second letter in the word? No, this one. Not this one. Look at cheat sheet line number 7. L. L. So now L. So what we have? Her and this is a sound. So we'll say ha, hal. Okay. The word is hal. And hal means condition. Okay. So go and write this down. Hal means condition. Okay. Kavina, give me the next word. Mar. Mar. And mar is to kill or beat or hit somebody. Mar. Okay. Dhruv, give me the next word. Jat. 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 And Jat means a caste. Now, what is a caste? Dhruv, do you know what is a caste? Yeah. So, depends upon what kind of work you did in India, you would be classified. Caste could be multiple ways. It could be multiple ways. So, there could be a caste of all the weavers, there could be a caste of all the cooks, there could be a caste of all the bakers, or it could be based on a language, all the people who speak Kannada, all the people who speak Malayalam, or whatever, right? There are various ways. Okay, there could be caste. People just divided into groups that is called Jat. Okay, categorization of people is Jat. Now, Jat could also be categorization of things in Hindi. Sometimes you can also categorize things into different Jats. Okay. Basically, Jat is just classification or categorization or making groups of people or things. Yes, Kavina, you had a question? Okay. Do you have to say anything? Okay, good. So, Kavina, read the next word for me. Khan. What does Khan mean? Shah Rukh Khan, the actor? No. Khan means a metal mine, like a gold mine or a silver mine. That is Khan. Say that again. No, it is not. though he's pretty close to a gold mine because he makes so much money. No, that's not his name. The word Khan also is a last name for people who came from migrated from Afghanistan into India. So there were a lot of Afghani people of Pathan origin who came to India. They all have the last name Khan, and now they are Indians. So probably Shah Rukh Khan's family, some 2 centuries or who knows when, came to India. And there are many Khans in the Hindi movie, Bollywood movie industry, right? Dhruv, you have seen a lot of movies, I guess, with Khans in them. Shah Rukh Khan with do you know, so tell Kavina of a few actors whose last name is also Khan. Salman Khan, Amir Khan. There's four, couple of them. Okay. Okay, so Khan. Okay, good. Dhruv, next word for you. Read the word. War. War. And war is to attack somebody. War. Think about the word war. Isn't it very close to the English word war? And what does war involve? Attacking somebody, right? So many of these Hindi and English words are similar. Not really, but some of them are. Because they have a theory, they say both Hindi and English actually originated from the same language. About, sort of. And then they became different. Okay, let's have Kavina do the next word. Yes, please. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Vad, yes, Vad is also kill. Yeah. Somehow those words happen to be in chapters. I didn't plan them, but they happen to be there. But we will sooner do word for peace, tranquility, friendship, and all those also. More positive words. Okay, so Kavina, give me the next word, which is also almost in similar light. Read the word. Lat. Lat. And lat, it means to kick. Lat is to kick somebody. Okay, Dhruv, read the next word for me. No, it is a matra. So now all of these are going to be a matra. Jal. 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 Jal is a web or a trick. So I here when I say web, I do not mean the internet. It is when you weave a web for somebody to get trapped in. Okay, that is jal, a spider's web or a trick. Jal. Okay, so now you're getting this one extra line in the word makes it a matra. Okay, this extra line is an a matra. So why am I writing a matra as an extra line and not as the a as it occurs here? Because we use short forms in Hindi which are called matras. And I have not explained to you all short forms yet, but I will explain to it as we go ahead. So this is a, and a is not written by itself. It is written as a short form, and the short form is just one line. Why would you say only one line? Because if you see between a and a has one extra line. Understood? That is why we're using a and a matra. Okay, jal. Okay, next word. Kavinav, read it for me. Char. And what does char mean? We just did. मेरे परिवार में 4 लोग हैं. 4. 4. Char is 4. Okay. I think it had just become too big for itself. The A was too big for its own shoes. So we brought it back to size. Okay. Dhruv, can you read the next word for me? Gyan. And Gyan means knowledge. Gyan means knowledge. Okay, Kavinav, read the next word for me. Bhar. And bhar means weight or something which is heavy. Okay, Dhruv, read the next word. Dal. And dal is what you eat, right? Dal chawal, you'll eat dal, right? But English people, you explain to Americans, you'll say beans, but you know, dal is not really, no Indian will call dal as beans, right? You all know what is dal. Okay. Okay, Kavina, tell me one thing which is made up of dal, which you eat with idlis, but you don't call it dal. What do you call it? Okay, sambar, right? So sambar is a kind of dal, you can say. Okay. Okay. Next word. Kavina, read it for me. Gal. Gal is your cheeks. Cheek. Gal. Kavina has his hand on his gal. Okay. Dhruv, read the next word for me. Yar. I'm sure Dhruv, you have heard that word many times. Yar. And yar means yar, abbe. Abbe is actually a bad word. Okay, not a very, very bad word, but it's a little bit of bad word. So I will never teach you obey in the class. Okay, but yar means a friend or a buddy. Yar is a friend or a buddy. Okay, Kavina, read the next word. Baat. Baat. Baat means to talk. Talk. It's something. What are you talking about? Okay, it's also baat. Okay, next word. Dhruv, read the next word for me. Ma. Mal. Mal is stuff or goods which you buy from stores. Mal. Mal. And Kavina, read the last word for me. Dan. Dan is charity. Dan is charity. Okay, so we have read all the words in chapter 4. Okay, so now what do we do? Every class, I will be doing one chapter of these small words in the class, which is from the yellow book. So the green book already has these English meanings. As homework, what you all will do is go to the green book and write the Hindi word in the green book. Okay? Dhruv, have you been doing that? Have you been writing in the green book? Okay. So after you all finish the green book, you all always send me a picture of the green book. Okay. Also in your yellow book, let me show you the picture of, let's see if I can show you the picture of what uh, Kavinav sent me. I don't quite remember if he did it right, but let's see. I know he did send me the homework a little earlier. No, not okay. Maybe it was his dad sent me directly. Yeah. So first of all, yeah. So this is the picture of the green book. It's little, but so you can see he has the English word written. He has written the Hindi word. So that is what one of the things which I wanted to do. Now the other thing which you all will do every week is, what did we do today? We did chapter 4, right? Okay, you all will go to the next chapter in the yellow book and figure out the pronunciations, not the meanings. Meanings I will give you in the class. Always do one chapter ahead. So next week, you all will finish chapter 5 in the yellow book and chapter 4 in the green book. Understood? That will be our pattern going forward until we finish all 42 chapters in these books, which is probably will take us about a year to do. Okay, so every week we generally have 3 homeworks. The first homework is yellow book 2 letter words. Second homework is green book 2 letter words. Third homework is conversation, whatever conversation we did. Like today we talked about mom, dad, bhai, behan, all that, right? So you all will read through those sentences, record the sentences and send me the recording. Okay, so those are. Then you have another homework which is writing sentences, which some of you all are doing and some of you all are not doing. So how do we do that? So for example, we did chapter 4 today. The word which we learned was gyan. So you all will take this word knowledge and we will go to Google Translator. So I'm going to show it to you how to do it. So Google Translate. We'll pull up Google Translate and then we will write a sentence using the word knowledge. So, okay, Dhruv, give me an English sentence with the word knowledge in it. So let's make it a little more bigger. I read books to get knowledge, for example. Okay. So now Google translate it to you for in Hindi. Got it? Now what I want you to do is take this sentence, handwrite it in your notebook. Then take this sentence, not the Hindi, just this one, okay? And handwrite it in your notebook, okay? So you have 16 words in chapter 4, right? So you'll do 16 sentences every week. One sentence for every word. Okay. Now you all will write the sentence, the English sentence, its Hindi meaning, and leave one line empty. Then write the second sentence for the second word and so on, and write 16 sentences. Take a picture of those 16 sentences and send it to me. Then after you have taken the picture and sent it to me, I want you all to read both the Hindi sentence and the English sentence one time and send me the voice recording of the sentences which you wrote. Understood? Now, if you do not know how to read these sentences, what I want you all to do is, which will be because you might not, for example, this sentence is too long and there are words which you don't know. So I want you to listen to those sentences. For example, I'm going to play it here. So there you heard the sentence. Okay, now it went a little too fast. Listen to it 1 or 2 times and then record it. Can you all do this homework? Any questions about this, Dhruv? But I want you to write English because we are doing based on these 16 words, right? So how will you write an entire paragraph? I want you to cross relate what you're writing. That's why I'm saying that you write one and then you write the English and the Hindi. Yeah. So this is, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I'm going to show it to you. So assuming this is your notebook, let me show you, let me open a file. So this is your notebook. You will write the English sentence and then you write its Hindi meaning, copy it from, I'm sure obviously you're going to handwrite it. I don't want you all to copy and paste in Microsoft Word. I want you all to handwrite it because that will cause your brain to register it. And then leave an empty line. So I'm going to just put this. And then go to the next word which is there in the chapter and so on until you finish all 16 words in the chapter. One sentence for each word. Okay? Okay? And then let's make it funny. Yeah. And then once you finish all 16 sentences, just read them once and do an audio recording. Both English and Hindi. Yeah, yeah. Because only when you read English and Hindi, your brain starts registering Hindi. You know that you all start registering Hindi words slowly and gradually your pronunciation improves. Okay, so this homework is understood. So I'm going to always write an email and send it to you, but if you understand, that is what how we'll go every week. Okay, so that's all the time we had for today. Any questions of what we did today? Okay, then I will see you all next Thursday at 7 p.m. And Dhruv, as always, if you are not coming in person, I would appreciate if you tell me by 5 or 5:30 that you are doing it on Zoom. Okay, so I don't have to do a setup. Okay, okay. See you all next week. Have fun. Enjoy your new year. Bye bye. Yes.